Hello, it's me, Claire. Sorry about the lack of daily challenges. I've been travelling all over the country for various bits and bobs. I had to travel up to Nottingham for the talk, which went very well. I enjoyed it. It was nice to talk to students, and I was a good bunch. Then I also had Laura visit this weekend, which was lovely, and we went just a quick trip to Miami Con and got very drunk, and other stuff's been going on, and I've been getting a bit of coding done. The gaming I've been doing while watching videos and stuff, which just means that I can't record. Yeah, I do sometimes think, sod it, I'll just do, I'll just record with, whatever I'm watching in the background, and then drop the audio maybe, or, I don't know, turn off ads, whatever. Thing is, right, that, it's not like I've got a huge viewership, it's not like ads actually get me any real money or anything. I just kind of put ads on because I really want to enforce that it's content I own, and I know that if I do anything that pushes it into the realm that random music company of some sort or another owns it, then there's a whole bunch of future shit that could happen that could take the stuff away from me. I'm like, well, fuck that. No, it's my playthroughs, it's my time, it's my stories. I want to keep it in my hands. So if you're ever wondering why I do the whole ad thing and whatnot, that's the main reason. And also, I randomly had, I think it was a fireworks video? Yeah, it was a fireworks video, just pop. And it didn't get a huge amount of views, but it got loads of views. And I was like, oh, why didn't I turn thingy on? And it's just, okay, right, whatever. So yeah, I do that. It's a thing I do. Been a while since I played, so I'm just gonna grab a bag of bombs and go. I do not feel up to shopkeeper slaughter. Two bombs will go down there and one bomb. And it's getting into there is another bomb. Not getting into there should be. What else? Oh, work's been going well. Dead Nation's out. Oh, fuck yeah. Have I cast it since Dead Nation's come out? I don't know if I have. Dead Nation's out. Go! If you've got a PS4, go play it. I streamed some Dead Nation. I haven't posted anything up because there's a horrible bug that we've got fixed, and it's in testing and such, and it just takes some time to get through the various machinery before the wider world sees it. But oh god, so stupid. I wish I could explain why that bug happened. I don't want to say it's not our fault, because it is our fault, it's our game, we have to make sure the quality's there and all that. But fuck it! I really, really envy indies. The main thing I envy indies, other than the freedom really, because one of the freedoms they have that I think is just so cool is the ability to speak to the audience and say, hey, this is why this thing's happening, and this is the shit that went wrong. Because, yeah, it can be awkward with other things. Because I'm an open person, I like to talk about the stuff that I think an open development process and an open community is the way to go, and I'm big on that. I don't think a company gains anything from unnecessary silence. And I say unnecessary silence because there are a few cases like contract negotiations and stock prices and quarterlies and crap that affect business, but most decisions don't fall under that remit. Wow, that was living dangerously. Standing on top of TNT and then going, hey! So yeah, should have blown up the other side of the ruby. What didn't I? Lazy. That's why. I'm gonna have to get out anyway. It's like, do I waste the rope? But I'm like, no, need to get out anyway. Having said that, rope. 2 bomb, 3 rope. So yes, no, Detonation's out. So some interesting, okay, so the thing I worked on that I'm really proud of, and I'm really kind of pissed off that more journalists and more just general people haven't been talking about it, because I think if it had happened before Twitch Plays Pokemon, less people would get it, but more people would be talking about it. But now that Twitch Plays Pokemon's happened, even though this is a feature I pitched a year ago and, you know, finished deving fucking November or whatever it was, you know, it's only going out to the world now, because of how the news cycle works. I'm also mildly cursed on release dates because my first lead programming game released the same week as Modern Warfare 2, and then this game is releasing the same week as fucking Titanfall. Those guys always steal my dates. My big PS3 Harry Potter game released the same week as the PS4. Yeah, fuck it. Just seriously, fuck it. I'm not even mad. I'm like, fuck you, Gareth. But yeah, so, I mean, I know a lot of people will be like, oh, it's a port, so we're not going to cover it, it's a port. But, and I get that, you know, a lot of people are like, well, it's the same game that it was PS3, and frankly, the majority of it is the same, but, I used it as a vehicle to explore the social stuff that if we were making a brand new game for PS4 we could have done a better job of, but you sure as hell wouldn't be seeing it as soon as you're seeing it, you know, so I saw it as an opportunity to trailblaze with the features that, you know, I'm super excited about, and I know Sony are excited about, but most people, even people at Sony, just don't get the awesomeness of the share button and of, you know, broadcasting and stuff. Or rather, they didn't. I think now that Twitch Plays Pokemon happened, they kind of do. And so yeah, you know, I'm glad that Twitch Plays Pokemon happened because it did more for that space than a port could ever, but I'm sad because, you know, it would be nice to get some acknowledgement, you know. Sad face developer, because yeah, I'm really chuffed off the stuff I've done there, and I see it as leading the way. But obviously I see it as leading the way from a perspective of I want to do it with the burning stick. Yeah, so I'm glad it's out. It's a super fun game. I'm really proud. I mean, it was so cool to watch Shuri Shido, head of Sony, play it and use, you know, Broadcast Plus, you know, and see the audience go at him, and Penny Arcade guys, even though I don't really read Penny Arcade anymore because issues, but the Penny Arcade guys were playing it, and, you know, their community was just awesome to watch and go at it. You know, they had great time. They were very complimentary of the game, so that was cool. Yeah. Who wins, a piranha plant or a piranha? Huh. Piranha plant. It's interesting to know. Okay, so here's the question. Do we go rescue damsel? Or do we go straight to the black market? Oh, there she is. So it's not far. Question is, can you get back up? Yep, you can. Brilliant. No wasted robe. Okay, so we haven't pissed off the shopkeepers, but on the flip side, we don't have a shotgun. And I know that there is a super cheap way you can die on this particular level, because one of my friends got hurt by this super cheap way that you can die. Here's what we're going to do. I'm so screwed. Okay. I may have a chance. Okay. So we either use the bombs to go straight down. Fuck it, use the bombs to go straight down. There is no point in messing around with that. And I also get to say, yeah, Matt, I didn't die. But that's very cruel of me because I watched Matt die and it was horribly unfair. Basically, what you didn't see is on the... and Spelunky is usually very fair, to be fair. But it was just unlucky random jam. On the second level, there is a caveman with a boomerang hanging out, and he's just like going, yeah bro, and basically if you go onto the second level, he will throw the boomerang at you, but he will aggro the shopkeeper, and then all hell breaks loose. Ah, bollocks. don't have sticky bomb, which is worth keeping in mind. Nice. Do have climbing gloves, which are a bit annoying. Okay, so either that aggro you're hearing is just the one in the vault, and we've got 15 seconds till ghost. I suppose I could ghost the vault, but I don't have any sticky bombs, so I don't know. I think I am going to try go for just getting the golden idol. It's a bit cheeky, but I don't think there's a huge risk. That's the thing that you've always got to watch out for with the jetpack, is that it's so easy to think, oh, I'm invincible and I have all the flight fuel in the world, and forget, oh wait, it actually has a limit. But to be honest, as shitty as climbing gloves are, the one place they do come in handy is you tend not to do the fall as often, because you tend to have well, more points where you hang on, basically. Oh, if we had an altar there, that would have been really nice. Hey, you know what? For not having run a Spelunky run in a while, this is not terrible. But having said that, I'm sure I'm going to screw up. I've got the Ang, so a screw up isn't an immediate death, but obviously we would like to use the Ang in its proper place. I've already got spring boots, but we'll go for your gem. Thank you. A Kapala would be nice. I do feel a bit low on health. Oh, bollocks. Keep on forgetting I don't have sticky bombs. Easy thing to forget. Because it's pretty rare that I get to the jungle and don't have sticky bombs, because I've usually killed a spider. But we've missed all the spiders, which I'm not too shaken up about. This is a pretty good run so far. Yeah, there's no fucking way I'm taking that chance. I just know I'm gonna get slashed there by the tiki torch. Okay, I'm happy to try this. Yeah, I didn't like where that was going. Wow, I'm really low on bombs. Damsel. Better be worth it. Oh yes, you are, because there is a... Perfect. Okay, so we've got the Kapala. Got a bit of extra force use. go low. Got quite a few little sacrifice runs to go there. I think. Oh! Bollocks. I'm not going to fall for the same bloody place. Oh. I knew it was tight, but I thought, oh, it'll be okay. Well, let's face it. We were fortunate to only get nailed at that particular point. And the only time the ant comes into play is to get into hell, really. Well, to get into the City of Gold, which gets you into hell. So as nice as it would have been, chances are we wouldn't have got there. So, it's not a huge disappointment. You know, realistic expectations and all that. Don't waste a parachute, Claire. Wow, we are just going to pieces here, aren't we? Well, let's try and avoid that. We're in the ice caves. Ice caves ain't half bad. In fact, for us, the ice caves is very good. I know some people will be like going, "Pwah! Ice caves! You moron! Is that all you can do?" And I'll be like, well, actually, the ice caves are quite an achievement for me. Yeah, he's gonna jump off. Jump off a cliff into the abyss, you little sod. Well, freaking hate those UFO dudes. They are so easy to die to. So, it's just ducking in the background. Normally my runs don't last anywhere near as long, so... Huh. Yeah, that's a bit... It was a lot of work for a Sapphire, but I don't know. Yeah, normally my runs don't last nearly this long, so kind of a Alright, I'll have slaughter for now. Okay. Oh, cute little penguin. Which I would blow up. Wow, I would have had to fly all the way to here. Which I could have done. But hey. Enough moping and moaning. The truth of the matter is, you hardly ever get to the ice caves, Claire. So very thankful you got to the ice caves. Ba-dum. And obviously, true pros would be ghosting the ice caves with, well, actually ghosting the ice caves is one of the easier areas to ghost, especially when you have a jetpack. However, as has been pointed out, I am not the best of players. I have still to defeat the mighty Spelunky, which I worry I never will do, especially as my dailies aren't every single day anymore. I worry my dedication to the Spelunk has fallen. Oh well. So another thing that's happened on the 4th of July, so that's the mothership level. Do we want to risk the mothership? Oh! Never mind. Don't need to risk the mothership. Still, very good run for us. Very, very good run for us.